Well, hello everybody and welcome back to Whiskerwood. This is a pretty cool one. So there's a new update in. Essentially just giving you the ability to go ahead into your logistics into whatever. I think it's the forage huts. Let me just pause here for a second. So it's the forage huts, mines. I think it's going to be the woodcutters as well, I think. Yes. So there's a few of them where you can change your radius as well, your work radius. So basically you customize it, allows you to do a few jumps, it seems, and it's pretty big jumps, don't you think? Right, but anyway, so that is new, but there's quite a few little tiny changes as well, increasing and decreasing construction time. I am going to quickly drop you the patch notes right up here, and then you can just slap a pause and quickly read it for yourself if you would like to. There's quite a bit of things that I think is going to significantly improve the game. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but you know it's still in early access, so it is going to grow quite a bit. Low on food, yes, I have noticed, but at least we're getting some new supplies today. We are going to have a look here. So do we have anybody that we can use right now? I don't seem to want any of them. I can use I can take two of them. Yeah, I think so. Let's take two of them. The rest of them, no thank you. And we definitely need those supplies. We are running on food. Speaking of, let's just get in an extra little whisker over here so that they can start working on the fish as well. That is going to push up our production a little bit. We do really need some food. Our little foragers are having a bit of a struggle to get all of those things themselves, so I think that's a good way to get going. All right. So yeah, that sounds a bit better. I just had a bit of problems with the sound. It wasn't right. It was a bit off. All right, so anyway, so we need to get in a few more of these. So I would say we can slap those two right over there. That's going to allow us quite a bit of extra help there. Hopefully we can get this farm going as well. I'm thinking of changing, well, obviously we're going to use this part as a farm. I would say maybe, can they reach it through? Yeah, obviously they can reach it through there. They can get there. I would love to get some mining over here as well. Obviously this isn't going to work right now considering it is out of range, but I mean that's fine. That is perfectly fine. Let's just get that food in. Really need to get that fish in. Beautiful. We got some fish coming in now. I've had a few of them on day 4 complaining about being hungry and all, so we don't want that happening. Alright, let me just get down here quickly. As you can see, we have some more coal over there. We need to definitely be getting those. So I'm going to, let's say we can carve out a whole piece over here. Something like that, I think, and then just bring it on this way as well. So there's going to be quite a bit of a gap that we're going to create there. Let me just have a look see here. I think maybe if we can just add that part as well, because there's some coal over there as well. I would say that would be brilliant. Good, good, good. Right, naturally what I would like to do is we have a bathing dock. We need to get that going for them. Naturally we want our little whiskers to be nice and happy as well, so I'm going to plan that one out. Definitely need to get on the planks as well in the very near future. Right now, one of these, a farm tool. Oh, that is beautiful. That is wonderful. So trees, that's definitely going to work. Don't really need the trees right now. I think we need to get on the food for now first. So I would say let's make this one over here. Yes, we'll do that one as the berries, and then we can add in some trees down here. That would mean that obviously we can just move this one up a little bit. No, not this one. Yeah, the woodcutter. As soon as they're done here, we're going to move it over here so they can actually get that going as well. That would be wonderful. Right, something that is also necessary. We're halfway, well, a little bit more than halfway through summer, so we need to start preparing for the winter. Obviously, we still have the whole autumn to do so, so that is perfectly fine, but we definitely need to get that going. Something that I do enjoy that they added into the game is basically the fact that you can just click on the fire and the campfire and it will resupply it with wood. That is wonderful, helps out a lot. Let's see, so we don't have any machinery, but I'm pretty sure they should be delivering anytime soon. When supply, yes. Where are they? It doesn't seem like our supplies are coming. Why are we not getting supplies? Oh, that's a bit of a problem, isn't it? Right, anyway, so let's just quickly skip ahead until they get here. Alright, so that's a little bit unfortunate. It doesn't seem like they're coming today. Oh, there they are. Wow, they're late. Jeez. Alright, well, I mean, that's great. We definitely need some more of those. Oh, wow. Yes, I would say let's go with this one. Considering we do need the machinery, I would like to get a sawmill up and running. So we are definitely going to need that. It's a little bit disappointing that we won't be able to get that going a little bit quicker. Let's see, or just receive a little bit extra. So weaver, not that necessary right now. I think we can get to that. Before I do, let me just see here. I need a sawmill. Where will I put the sawmill? I think the sawmill can go somewhere close to... It's quite a tight space, isn't it? Where can we go with the sawmill? I think a sawmill would be good over here because we're going to have some trees over here. So yeah, let's do that. Something like so. No, let's go over here. That's good. Yeah, we can go over there with that one. And let's go on to the next day. Beautiful. Right, so cloaks 3 have been used, which means we need to get a weaver in as well somewhere in the very near future. Housing, we have one more that needs to be done. So according to what they said in the update, the patch notes, the time spent building cabins, etc., is going to be a little bit quicker, which is wonderful. All right, so housing, we need to have ourselves another log cabin. I know we have enough at the moment, but I mean, we can always use some extra. Where would I say is a good spot for that? This is getting a little bit more tricky, isn't it? I mean, sure, we could... No, we can't. Okay, so we'll just have to put it over here. Which is also fine. That's good. I think I'm going to need 2 extra, to be quite honest. Right. And then today we are only expecting some whiskers to come in. And then 2 days away, we are getting another supply ship. I think the food is looking quite alright at the moment, which is good. Nothing too much to worry about over there. And then we have ourselves a mining camp over here. I think I'm going to move the mining camp. Oh, wow. They're just digging straight down, aren't they? Okay, that's pretty cool. I don't have any problems with that. That's nice. Right, let's see. So we have this going over here. We can add another one as soon as we have received our new whiskers. We can add to the farm. Seems like a solid plan. So let's just sit around and wait. There you go. 2 little houses to finish off and a sawmill. Sawmill, they still need quite a bit of logs, so that's still going to take a while. Righto. Alright, so it doesn't seem like they enjoy showing up in early times now. They're just showing up in random times. I don't know if that's an update or something, but it's never happened to me before that they end up showing up this time of night. Let's see. So we have an educated one. Definitely want to go with that. Let's see. I can go with the educated one. I would say learn literature and mathematics. Good. So when we have a school, we can use that to our advantage. A loner, not too super concerned about that. Let's see if I can get this teal in there and maybe kata as well. And then basically we'll just refuse the other ones. So let's get that. So that means obviously we can have another little farmer going. And then hopefully when they get done with this, that would be wonderful as well. They show up at a weird time because now they don't have much housing. Okay, so there are 2 over here. We need another 1 singular little house. Let's see. So dirty fur. Yes, of course, that does mean that we are going to actually build them a little one of these in the very near future. Hopefully, we would like to get them a dock. Bathing dock. So I'm going to put this right over here. I think that's a good spot for it. Yeah, I'd say that's a good spot. So obviously that's not going to work completely at this moment. We don't have the planks or enough planks for that. We have 14. We require 21. Okay, so then after that, we definitely need to add 1 more house for our little... Can't do that one, considering it still needs another 2 logs for the stilts or platform. Let's see. They're obviously quite focused on getting this right now. So let's see what we can do there. Mining camp, storage sheds, good still. Where is the logging one? Okay, so the logging one is being a little bit tricky considering the trees up here. So we're just going to move that to a spot where they are a bit closer. Can I put this over here? Yes, I can. Okay, I'm gonna put that there so that they don't have to travel that far anymore for the trees. That would do good. Yeah, that's fine. I'm quite happy with that. And then obviously now they are planting some more trees over here. I think they are now in range of that as well. No, they're not. Okay, so I'm going to just... There we go.
You have been entrusted by your fellow Whiskers to lead their colony. This is the highest honor any Whisker can attain. The teeming masses of mainland Whiskers are pleading to live in colonies such as yours. They wish only to serve the crown on a wild island such as yours. Do not disappoint them. Grow your colony to 21 Whiskers, so you can start paying some real taxes.
Alright, no problem. I know you just want the taxes, but I have no problem growing the colony at all. So, what do we have today? Today, no ships. Tomorrow, supply ships and Whisker ships in 2 days. So that is perfectly fine. I don't have any problems with that whatsoever. I do need to get this. I don't know if we need an apprentice right away. I think the sawmill doesn't need an apprentice immediately, which is fine. I don't have a problem with that. Essentially, all I would like to do is just have enough wood here so that we can actually build that 1 extra little house. And that's about all I need. That's just that one. Just that singular little log that we need. Let's see. Can I put it over here without causing any problems? I can. Okay, that's fine. We'll just build it there. We can do the next one over here. Right, so we do have that coming up now. Bathing dock is on its way. The sawmill is on its way, which is wonderful. Alright, time to go take a break. Obviously, our raw food is still pretty decent. I know they don't want to have raw food. They would like to have something decent, something with flavor, something with spices. We don't have that right now. We have fish and berries. I think that's fine. That is fine for now. Let's see. So, storage on our central warehouse is still pretty decent. So, I'm not too mad about that. That's good. Let's see. Food processing, a fishing dock. Obviously, that is what we have. I would like to start with research at least in the next episode. So, that means mining is going to be quite crucial. Mining tool. Yeah, that's good. Let me just see what's going on here while we wait. Whoops. No, that's good. That's what I wanted. Okay, so yeah, no, they have reached the... Ooh, that's a lot. Oh, that is a lot of gold. Okay, nice. Right, slept outside. Yes, unfortunately. The rest is still looking fine. I'm quite satisfied with that. Not to worry. Today is supply day. That is wonderful. I'm quite happy about that.
Please, may we have better housing? This new island was exciting for a bit, but that excitement is worn off. I wake up each day to the smell of damp. If our lodgings don't improve, this island... Yeah, no problem. We will build those houses. They just want some extra housing. We have 13 out of 21. Currently still building
2 of them, which is going to supply whatever population we have at the moment. I wonder where I can go next. From here, this is going to be tricky because I don't have the capability of going up there yet, but they do have quite a bit of berries over here. There's quite a bit of supplies. What is that? Oh, that's potash. Okay. Let's see. Surrounding areas. This one right over here seems to be pretty dull. There's a lot of flax over there. A little bit of berries. This one's got quite a nice area over here. So, I mean... yeah, still got a lot that we can do. That one seems like it has a lot of copper over here. Oh yes, that's a lot of copper and a lot of coal. Alright, supplier has arrived. Let's see what the supplier has. Alright, so this time around, I would say maybe we'll go with this one because we do need to keep our woven cloaks up as well. So I'll go with that one. Drop that off. Wonderful. So that is going to give us enough planks to finish up our bathing dock. That is great. So I think that is something that I'm going to do a little skip ahead for. Alrighty, this is perfect. So we have our sawmill running now. That is great. All done in the last day of this episode. So that is beautiful. We have our sawmill running. One assigned to it, and we have ourselves a bathing dock. That is beautiful. Naturally, we don't produce any soap just yet, so once we do, we'll obviously get that going. And then in the next episode, I would really love to actually get the research going. Actually no, there's quite a bit of time left for this. I would go for another day in this episode. A research, definitely gonna have to do that, but what we'll have to do is actually have a stone cutter built. Stone cutter. Let's see, how much stone do we have? 30 stone, that it? Wow, that's not a lot. Oh, and then obviously I added one more of these. So I'll just add another woodcutter just to be sure that we have enough being produced for the planks as well. Let's see. So I don't have any machinery anymore, so I'll have to wait for them to deliver again. That is only going to be 3 days away, so we're not getting that anytime soon. That is perfectly fine, not a problem. We will manage with what we have at this moment. Let's see if we can add a little bit of decorations. Yes, indeed. Because this takes planks. Wow, that's expensive. Okay, let's rather go with something that does not cost much of that. Okay, so first and foremost, what I would like to do is just quickly have this going around over here. Yes, it takes a bit of logs, I know. But I would like to actually just round this off with a little thing over here. So we're going to do path decoration. And I do quite like the trellises. I would say adding a few of them over here would be wonderful. Not sure why the music is so glitchy today, but I mean, that's fine. Not the end of the world. So what I'm going to do is, in the future, is I'm going to have the earth reworks going around over here, and then we're just going to fill this up. I'd like to add a bit of extra land for us to work over here. Just add some more housing, etc, etc. And as you can see, we do have... let's see, so we are now going into autumn or fall according to the game. All right, so that is good. We have that going. We have some extra woodcutters going around as well. That is good. Hopefully we can actually get ourselves... So I am going to go over here. Where would we use this to heat up? So I mean, that is a good spot. That will heat up quite a few. Does it block any paths? It does not, so that's good. We'll add one there. Let me just pause the construction first. Okay, we have a whisker ship. Right, let's see. So we have an apprentice over here. That is beautiful. We are going to accept this apprentice over here. Heavy eater, no thank you. We would like to have ones that can be work quite sparingly with our food. Actually no, it's not really that necessary. We do have quite a bit of food, so that's not too bad. And then we'll have a thoughtful one. Greedy, nah. I mean, sure, I guess we can get those and then just refuse the rest. There we go. So we have 4 of them, which allows us to quickly fill that one up. And then let's see, can we? Yes, we can. So that's another one working for the fishing area. Definitely, yeah, definitely want to fill this up so we can actually have some more building space over here. Right, then heating over here. So this one covers over there, and then we'll just need to cover this spot. Maybe one at the bottom as well. So I'd say one over there and then one over there. But actually that's not necessary right now. We'll get that going just before winter. I'd also like to have some heating for them around the working areas. Otherwise they are going to have a bit of a struggle. Yeah, the rest is looking pretty decent. So let's just get through this one day. Add some more housing for them. So now we can finally do this one. Right over there that we wanted. And then I would say maybe we can drop one. Oops, that's the wrong button. No, yeah, there we go. Alright, so then we can just add one over there as well. That is going to be 2. And then we just need a third one. I would say a good spot for that will be on this side. Yeah, sure, why not? There you go. So that is going to cover the 3 new whiskers that we added to our place. I would say this was a pretty productive episode. So on that note, if you do enjoy these videos, feel free to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the Crunchy Captain to become part of the Crunch community. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in. You are all absolute legends, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.